My friends, this is a great time to become a channel member. Every week now I'm posting uncensored videos exclusively for my channel members, along with custom emojis and live streams for members at the Arch-Villain level where you get to talk to me directly. Please consider supporting this channel by clicking the link in the video description and joining us in our fight to save pop culture. And also, check out our Patreon and Subscribe-Star pages for exclusive content you won't find anywhere else, including Harvey Cthulhu's insane podcasts, photos of my vast toy collection, and members at the Legionnaire level receive a signed photo, membership card, and certificate signed by me. You'll find the Patreon link in the video description as well. Thanks for watching, my friends, and now on to the video. My friends, everyone knows that Star Wars has never been in worse shape than it is right now. Their expensive Star Wars hotel closed after 18 months. Merchandise from the Disney Star Wars sequel trilogy is pretty much non-existent at this point because no one gives a shit about Rey or Hux or Kylo or Rose Tico or Maz Canada or any of those stupid cardboard cutouts of losers, second stringers, and tablets of human Ambien. Soulless, boring, pat, stupid, desperate, bland, offensive. None of these adjectives applied to Star Wars before Disney bought it, but now thanks to Kennedy and all her little woke minions who twisted this narrative into a platform for their purple-haired nose-ringer bullshit, Star Wars has lost its fan base. This is, of course, what happens when you serve up movies and shows you know damn well the audience doesn't want, in order to try to brainwash them with woke crap you want them to want. But it's taken Disney a very long time to learn this. But now, according to some new rumors from my Hollywood spies and a longtime source, Disney realizes, probably too late, that they have run this thing straight into a deep pit of excrement topped with a layer of rainbow frosting. I've mentioned in recent videos that there's been a huge uptick in the number of rumors I'm receiving about Star Wars lately after a long drought. And it seems the impetus of this was the abject, complete, and total failure of The Acolyte. Folks, it's very weird to think that The Acolyte may well be the best thing that's happened to Star Wars in a long time, but this seems to be the case if these rumors are accurate. Because in the same way that ironically rock bottom can be the best thing to ever happen to an alcoholic, now rumors are swirling that out of concern for his legacy in the brief time he has left at Disney, Bob Iger is setting aside his personal political convictions and is focused on one thing: fixing this mess before he retires.
Oh, well, that's a very tall order, dude. It takes a long time to turn a studio around, a franchise around. Disney is like a massive ocean liner, and flipping it around on a new course is not an easy task. A wide turning radius has Disney. Many icebergs there are.
True, Harvey Cthulhu. The Acolyte was one of those icebergs, and according to rumors, it seems Iger deliberately steered the ship right into it to demonstrate just how bad icebergs are and to focus the crew on patching the hull. At this point, I must state that what I'm about to share with you is information provided to my Hollywood spies by sources claiming knowledge of the situation, but since I cannot personally confirm any of this, I am presenting it as unverified rumor, and I ask you to please take it with a grain of salt. So, to begin with, I was informed by one of my longtime sources of a rumor that's spreading internally inside the Lucasfilm offices. To be clear, this did not come from my Hollywood spies, but rather the contact of a long-term source, and this is what is being said. Quote, "A rumor going around Lucasfilm is Iger is putting a team of 3 outsiders in charge with a mandate to course-correct Lucasfilm, who have been given a free hand to fire every effing Wookiee there. That's the rumor with the Lucasfilm employees," unquote.
So, this is a rumor that must be filling most of Lucasfilm with terror, for indeed most of them are the aforementioned effing Wokies. This can't be good news for most of them, if true.
Of course, in lean times or times of turmoil, these kinds of scary paranoid rumors do tend to circulate. It can be imagination, fear of layoffs, or it can be accurate. Somebody with inside knowledge inside the office. There's no way to know outside of the office. However, this does dovetail with a report I received from my Hollywood spies 3 days ago in a way I find most interesting. Here is what my spies reported. Quote, "As we've told you, Bob wants to turn Disney back to making money before he leaves the CEO position, and do not misunderstand. He's a believer of DEI and the message, but it seems the acolyte was the breaking point, and Agatha all along only hammered the point home even harder. That message is, no matter what he believes, get woke, go broke is all too real, and we've been told by more sources than we can count, Bob does not want to leave Disney in its current state to have someone come in, roll back the woke, and turn Disney around. Kind of like a certain Bob Chapek did. This would make him look bad, and people are still telling us that a run for POTUS is not out of the question." Unquote.
So if this is true, Iger realizes his time in the CEO seat grows short, and he doesn't want the next CEO to sweep in, push the woke to the side, and fix everything. They'd get credit for it, not Iger. If that's going to happen, Iger wants to get that done before he leaves, or at least to get the ball rolling before he leaves. Thing is, he has so little time. If it's going to happen, it needs to happen fast, and that means brutal, decisive action.
Not something Disney or Hollywood in general is known for, Harvey Cthulhu. And yet, there it is. This report became particularly interesting in light of the news I received just this morning of that rumor burning through Lucasfilm, spreading among the employees. Whispers, paranoia, fact, who can say? I'm simply sharing what I've been told, my friends, and I'm sharing it purely as rumor. But just like in the old movies when the explorer nervously says, "The natives are restless," there's certainly a lot of smoke coming out of Lucasfilm around the Star Wars village. The question is, what exactly is the source of the fire? And is it just too late for anything to happen to Star Wars except to let it burn down to the ground? I really couldn't say, my friends, but it's fascinating, the amount of rumors that we are receiving after a long, long period of silence. And that tends to make me believe something interesting is indeed going on. The natives are indeed restless. From the center of the earth, this is Dictor Van Doomcock bidding you all, my friends, stay angry. Ha 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 ha